Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Scott here, or Dobby for the win, depending on how you want to call me. And just like to say hello to all the guys over at True SnD. As I says, my name is Scott, or Dobby for the win, or that's my gamer tag anyway. Just call me Scott anyway. I like being called Scott. If you want to call me Dobby, that's fine, but Scott's pretty much fine for me. Anyway, hello, how's it going, guys, over at True SnD? Hopefully Alex has uploaded this in time. Hopefully anyway. So as you can see, you're watching some sniper gameplay. It's 16-2 on the map raid in 5 rounds. I think we did lose the first one. I'm not sure how, but you know, we did lose the first one. I get knifed in the back to my camper, and you know, that's pretty much how it goes. Now, I do apologise for this, my voice becoming quiet. I have got a sore throat, and I don't know what it is, but I always get the most stupid, I couldn't say stupidest, but that's not even a word, is it? I always get like every illness in the book. I always like get it at this time of the year. Between December and probably the end of January, I always get like the cold, the flu, like sore throats, everything you name it, I usually get it. Anyway, that's not the point of this commentary. Just talk about myself in general and why I just like to say before I move on, big thank you to Alex for allowing, giving me this opportunity to be on the True SnD. As I'm a good friend of his, and it just so happens I'm good at search and destroy as well, so he was like, you know what, do you want to come on? I was like, yeah, sure. So big thank you to that guy for letting me on the channel. Really appreciate what he's done, and hopefully this channel will to go very far into like the future, if that makes sense. We boldly goes where no man's gone before. That's a Star Trek quote for anyone that doesn't know that. The quote usually goes, space, the frontier, these are the void. Nah, it doesn't matter, okay. I'm always a Star Trek fan, I'm a Star Trek and Star Wars geek, I love these shows in general. Anyway, so, as I say, I'll talk about myself in general. Just like to talk about a few things. I love to snipe and search. I find it a really good challenge, especially when using underrated weapons. For example, the ballista. Most people I've seen search destroy are usually using the DSR, which I wouldn't consider cheap, but it's just too easy to snipe. You can basically shoot somebody in the toe with that gun and basically like a one-shot kill. Whereas the ballista and the XPR50, the two last sniper rifles you unlock, they're pretty much the only snipers that I think require a wee bit of skill. Mainly because you do get hit markers with them, but if you're in the hands of a deadly guy, someone like myself who can, take out, multiple enemies at once with it, it is pretty deadly. I don't use the ballistic CPU on it because, oh, there's my phone. Like I said, I don't use ballistic CPU on it because I find it accurate myself. It's basically a sniper that doesn't need it. The XPR50 I would say would need it because it does lack a wee bit in accuracy, but it's just personal opinion. Just like I says, kill streak set I'm using is the typical UAV, hunter killer, and lightning strike. I don't know if any of you guys know this at True SnD, but I detest the hunter killer. The only reason I have it equipped is because I prefer it over the RCXD, because the RCXD, when you're using it, you're vulnerable because you're laying down on the ground with it, and when you're using that with your computer device to control it, while you're in the middle of using that, an enemy can sneak up behind you and basically kill you. So that's the reason I don't like, using RCXD, and I prefer the hunter kill. And look, I actually got a kill with it once, so there we go, it just shows you. So like I said, there's a lot of sniper search. If you come on my channel, you'll see some, personal commentaries about myself and everything. I'm recently about to start up a Road Commander series. Don't know if that interests you guys. It will be in the PC because I'm a PC gamer as well as an Xbox gamer. Oh, sit down, son, sit down. I don't have a clue what that guy was doing. So like I said, starting a Road Commander series over my channel. As far as I'm aware, Alex says he's got an upload. Basically, Alex basically, gave us a wee message in Skype, telling us, where the next time we're uploading, because Alex puts a lot of work into, managing this channel, especially with, having his own channel, to manage 2 channels at once on YouTube and having your, your real life, your student life, your college and all that, it does take a bit of work. I do appreciate the guy for putting on the hard work into it. So, like I said, Alex is basically got an upload schedule for us all. Basically, he said to when it's time for you to upload, you'll message us on like Skype or like something like that. You'll say, yeah, it's your time to upload. You need to upload at this time. So I was like, cool. So yeah, that's what I have to say about True SnD. If you think my commentary or my gameplay was nice, look at this kid right here. I don't have a clue what he's doing. If you liked my commentary or my gameplay, be sure to come over and check my channel. Like I says, about starting Road Commander, and yeah. That's all I have to say. As always, I always say likes and comments appreciated. If you did like the video, like it. If you think it was. If you think there's something wrong with the video, be sure to comment and say what's wrong. But that's all I have to say is 16-2 search destroy using the ballista. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you all later. I gotta go. Bye.